Hello, everyone, and good evening. This is Cassandra, and thank you so much for joining me on the couch once again for another episode of Clips from the Couch. Okay, so to start off, I am tired, I am thirsty, I am sweaty, and I am satisfied. This is not our regular couch because I am too tired to make it up the stairs right now. So, for those of you who've been following my gardening journey for the past few months, you know how much I love my garden, and I've been sharing pictures of my flowers and everything. So, most of the times you think, okay, spring is done, summer is done, so let's just move on. But here's the thing, it can't end there because another spring is coming and another summer is coming. And when they arrive is not the time to prep. When is the time to prep, you ask? So glad you did. Right now. Fall is the best time to start prepping your garden. Yes, I'm sweating. For the following year. So now is the time you want to get in there, roll your sleeves up, and do some manual labor. You want to trim all the dead buds. You want to cut down all the plants that, need to be prepped so they come back stronger next year. You want to trim your rose bushes. You want to weed out all the other stuff that's no longer appealing or may have died because, it's getting a little colder. You want to weed and you want to start prepping your lawn. You want to feed your lawn, you want to treat your lawn, and it's a lot of work. Now, it's kind of late, but I came home and I'm just like, you know what? In order for me to get this done, I just have to get out there and do it right now. So I just ran in the house, changed, and went outside and got to work. But here's the thing, as much as it's intense, it is messy, landscaping is dirty work. I mean, it's not like just gardening, putting on like a cute hat and a pair of shears and just trimming here and there. No, you're digging, you're scooping up leaves, you're weeding. Everything hurts by the time you're done. It really is a full workout. But in the spring, if you prep right in the spring, when the harvest season comes in, and you know where I'm going with this, you are going to realize how much it was worth all the work that you put in. Because right now is the best time to start planting all your buds and your tulips and your bulbs, your bulbs and your tulips and all those other things, so you can stagger your garden for the season. Because if you plant it right, you plant certain things that are going to come up first, as soon as the ground starts to thaw, and then as those die down, the other set of stuff comes up, and so on and so forth. You want to stagger your garden, and that's for those who are real gardeners, not amateurs like myself, who plan it out that way. Your yard is continuing in a cycle. But if you build the foundation right, if you set the groundwork in right, no pun intended, if you set up your garden right now, when spring comes, you're going to be amazed at how great and how amazing it's going to be. All this prep work now sets you up for later. And how does this apply to your life? If you plan when you're not harvesting, if you plan when things aren't so great, if you learn to strategize and save and budget and work on yourself and work on your relationships and work on your goals and build your business when things aren't so great, if you put in the groundwork now, when it's time for all that to come in, it's going to be so worth it. Because if you can consistently stick to a budget when your income is low, or maybe if you only have one income at the time, one income in the household at the time, or they may have cut back on your hours or whatever the case is, if you're able to make that work when things are tight, when things are rough, When things ease up, it will be a breeze. You won't fall into the habit of, frivolous spending. You won't, fall into self neglect. Like, when life is calm is not when you want to learn how to meditate. You want to learn how to meditate and relax and journal in the midst of the chaos. Like, so this is the time. This is the season. It's getting colder. It's dreary outside most days. It's just kind of not as pretty as the spring and the summer. Now is the time you want to do the groundwork to prep yourself for next year. So I hope that was really encouraging. I hope you took a couple of nuggets from what I just said in terms of your life, whether it's your finances, your business, yourself, your growth, development, your relationships, whatever it may be. Start doing the groundwork. What do you need to put in the ground now, so that in 5-6 months you're in a better place? What do you need to lay the foundation from now so you can eat later? What do you need to work on and get disciplined on right now, so later on things will be much easier for you? Start looking into that, and I would love for you to share it with me in the comments below, or you can just inbox me and let me know. I promise I won't tell anyone. So thank you so much for joining me again on the couch, and I will see you next time. Take care.